What's going on, everybody? JC here today from Fitness Gamers, and today I present to you WWE 2K24 and how to unlock everything in this game the absolute fastest way. So these are all the different unlockables you could get in terms of superstars. Then we have different arenas you can unlock as well. They're purchasables, and you don't need to unlock them. You just buy them when you get your VC. So there's two different ways you could achieve this, and then we also have the showcase mode unlockables, which I will go over that as well. How could you achieve this? Well, the first step is the supercharger. You purchase the supercharger in your respective marketplace store, which should be about, and I think it's $20, and it unlocks absolutely everything except the arenas in showcase mode. So that's one of the fastest way. Now we're gonna move on to the second fastest way. And what do you have to do? Well, you have to rack up VC, which is the virtual currency in this game. You're gonna wanna go to the play game mode. Oh, before you do this, you're gonna wanna go to options and you're gonna wanna go to gameplay. Make sure you have it set on legend. Legend, it needs to be on legend. You can hit save there, boom, whatever. Make sure it's on legend. Go to play. Once you go to play, you're gonna go to match type. You are going to select handicap. You're gonna do a 1-on-2 tornado tag. Then you're gonna, doesn't matter which arena you select, hit confirm. If it was up to me, I either get Cody Rhodes or Seth Rollins. I'm gonna select Cody Rhodes or Seth Rollins. Or you can get Roman Reigns as well, and anyone else is a high overall. Personally, I like Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins because they do have they could do high flying moves, and it gets you higher 5-star matches, which I'll show you a little bit of a glimpse of that as well. And you're gonna select a low overall. Doesn't matter who it is. Select the lowest overall. For this case, it'll be I'll just do Cruz del Toro. Once you have this all set up, you're gonna hit match options. You're gonna do custom match rules. Before you do that, also make sure your special is on fast, your finisher is on fast, and then you're gonna go to custom match rules. You're gonna skip this. DQ off. Rope break off. Boom. Finishers 3. You're gonna start the match with 3 finishers. If you do your super finisher with Cody Rhodes, automatically you're gonna get a whole star. I would do that, honestly. I would do that if I was you. Default health high does not matter. And then you're gonna want to change each weapon on each slot. Why? Because every time you get a hit with a weapon, you get about half a star. If you use the same weapon, it does not go up anymore. So you want to get different weapon types. Weapons that you could actually hit someone with easily, if you ask me. We're gonna get a chair there for the last one, and boom. Once you do this, I guess I'll prop this up on the screen now. You just do the match, do your finishers, do different maneuvers. It's a 2-on-1. If you get reversed, your teammate is gonna go ahead and hit your opponent, and you're gonna be able to get some offense back. So I would say do finishers, hit the opponent with each weapon, do your signature maneuvers as well, do high risk moves from the top rope, do springboard moves as well, and this should get you 5 stars, thus giving you about 1,000 VC per match, maybe 1,200 to 1,300, depends on the match. A different thing you could do if you do not want to do this and you want to play on, let's say, normal, so to speak, you could do the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble is always going to be a 5-star match, and I do believe you do not need to win it. You can get eliminated and select somebody else. You do need to win it in the end, though. You have to win it in the end, so correct me there. You don't need to win it with whoever you start off with, but you could come out like as number 30 and win, and you get 5 stars as well, even though that's probably a longer way. And then you have the Elimination Chamber, which is also a match that works as well. I would say the Elimination Chamber works perfect too. You usually get 5-star matches in the Elimination Chamber, but the fastest way, in the case of this video, is what I showed you all there. It's going to be the handicap match, which you just, you're going to go here to the where do I go? Oh my god, I forgot. No, I'm kidding. You go to the match type, you're going to go to handicap, match rules, 1-on-2 tornado tag, and I showed you all the settings. The next thing, right, this is going to be the longer part of the video. How do you unlock everything here in showcase mode? Well, what do we have to do in showcase mode? I got you all. I got you. This is what you have to do. Make sure you hit options. I was actually playing on legend by choice. It was fun. Put it on easy. It does not need to be on legend. Put it on easy. Make sure it's on easy. And I'm going to try to select a match that doesn't have too much going on. This is actually one of my favorite matches of all time. For the sake of the video, Alright, so when you're in showcase mode, how do you do the objectives? So, if you look here, it says showcase objectives. You're going to hover over showcase objectives. It's going to tell you how to perform the move that you need to do. So you see here, it says, stay 1 step ahead of angle, get him with the Northern Light suplex in the ring. Analog to the left, plus square from grab. that could confuse some people. So if you pause it and you read current objectives, it tells you exactly what to do. You grab with circle, then do the analog, you point it to the left and hit square, and you'll perform your Northern Lights suplex, which is simple if, Kurt doesn't want to be a tryhard, okay? We're going to skip that because, whatever. What else? What do I have to do now? Dodge. You can either dodge with R1, triangle to reverse, triangle to block. So that's simple. This is simple. I'm just going to do the R1 method. I'm going to show you how it's so easy. And then you want to do a light grapple. So how you do a light grapple? It literally says to press circle and then square. So let's go R1 once, R1 2, R1 3. Now here, circle with square, and that'll be a light grapple. Now we're on to the next objectives. What are the next objectives? Successfully attack or dive your opponent to cause big damage. We're just going to do damage. You're just going to hit your opponent. The other stuff here is, at a fast pace, will keep you in control. Send angle into the ropes 3 times. So how do you send him to the ropes? You press circle, then circle again, and analog towards the direction of the ropes you want to do, and you perform whatever move you want from square, circle to X. Does not matter. This is also going to do the damage that you need to do. So you got to do 3 of these. That's how you do these objectives, by the way. This is how you break it down, because it could be overwhelming. But if you have a hard time, I mean, if you're me and you're like a wrestling game savant, you love these games, you play these games your whole life, you don't even pause it because you know what you have to do. But it could be confusing. Honestly, the way they word it sometimes, absolutely confusing. So we still got to do some damage here. So this is the confusing here a little bit. Now dazzle him with some of your lucha moves and hit him with the wrist lock arm drag. How do you do that? Circle with the analog to the right, as it's pointing there to the right, and you hit square. Simple as that. So we're going to pick him up, circle, analog to the right, and this is going to perform my lucha move, which is the wrist lock arm drag. Simple as that. Simple as pie. And I believe, nothing's going to happen now. Now I just got to do damage to him, if he lets me. But this is the wrestling machine, Kurt Angle, and I reversed it because it's on easy, and I better reverse all these moves that are coming my way. All right, boom, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So while standing in front of your opponent with the signature stored, press R1. So we have to get our signature, which we almost have it. We have it now. How do you do your signature? It says it there. And if you don't know if you don't know which signature it is for whoever you're using, you go to moves, and it tells you the moves of each superstar here, and how to perform it. So the 3 amigos, I'm just in front of him. I do not hold on to it, I just tap it. So I'm gonna tap it, and here we go. 3 amigos times. Go ahead and skip that. All right, so now we're outside of the ring. What's my next thing I gotta do? Now look to grab angle for a snapmare and face scrap while you're both standing in the ring. So we gotta get him in the ring. Don't let him build momentum. How do I do this maneuver? It's circle, analog up, and square for a snapmare face scrape. So I'm gonna go in the ring. He's gonna follow me. Let him come in the ring. Come on, Kurt. Kurt, we're doing a YouTube video here. Please don't do this. Oh no, this is not happening. Is this happening? All right, so I'm pretty sure I grappled him, but yeah, I gave it to him. It's a clear rope break right now. This is a little annoying. Wasn't expecting. All right, rope break again. Okay, beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna do the move now. So circle, analog up, and square, and that's gonna perform the move that I want to perform. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. What does it say? What do I have to do next? Continue to dish out damage, just doing damage, and you're doing light combos. How do you light combos? It says it here. Anything that finishes off with a square is a light combo. So the only light combos you could do are pretty much tap square 4 times. All it is, just tap it 4 times. You don't need to really spam it, because I know people can have problems with the timing, is what I've been told. But just tap it 4 times. It's gonna move. It's gonna move. Trust. All right, so right now look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Light combo completed. Boy, it didn't register the first one, which is dumb because it does that. So now we have to do a hurricanrana to him. How do you do a hurricanrana? You grab him for the rear. If you do not know how to grab him for the rear, look at the tip that it says right here. When in front of opponent, press the tap the right analog to spin the opponent around. Then you grab the opponent with circle and just do analog up and square, as you see it there. So I'm gonna turn him around, right analog, look, it's gonna punch him, turn him around, press circle, analog up, square, I'm going to perform my Hurricane. Still got to get the damage up. We're going to taunt, so let's do the taunt, get the taunt out the way. Love that. And yeah, now we're almost done. Just get this done, get this out the way. Oof. That is a nice little takedown by Kurt. And a nice takedown by me. What is next? So we have to do the Three Amigos once more. Let's go ahead and do it. If Kurt Angle doesn't want to be a tryhard, but he is. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Three Amigos times. He reversed it. No, he didn't. All right, perfect. He didn't reverse it. All right. Beautiful. So glad they added this match in the showcase mode. Now that we have that done, I have to do a heavy attack. How do I do that? Just tap X in front of your opponent. Simple as I'm going to pick him up. Just hit X. Just hit X. That's it. That's it. We're going to skip that because, you know, have to. All right. So what are the next things? Hit Angle with the Frog Splash. Eddie has mastered many DDTs. So Angle survived. Don't give up. A DDT would have him seeing stars real quickly. So we're going to do that before we do our finisher. How you do a DDT? Tap circle, analog to the left, and X. And you can do this in many different versions, but we're going to do the regular one, right? We're going to keep it simple, and we're going to do what it's telling us to do. We're just going to do a grapple, analog to the left, and you tap X. That was reversed. Come over here, Angle. Grapple, analog to the left, X, DDT, and this is going to set me up to perform my Three Amigos act. I'm going to do the Three Amigos, and then I'll hit him with the Frog Splash, because that should be the end of the match. So, oh, I do not have Three Amigos, so I have to get my signature maneuver, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just dish out damage. At this point, you're just playing the game, having fun and playing the game. That's the whole purpose of this. It's supposed to be fun. So, we're almost there. We're almost there. And if you're wondering why I haven't done too many tutorials this year, guys, I'm in the process of, Lord willing, becoming a firefighter someday. So it's a lot of stuff that I'm doing right now. That's why I've been MIA if you came this far in the video. That's why I've been, JC, where have you been? That's why I've been working out. I've been studying. I've been doing what I got to do, because it's no pursuit, no desire. It just won't happen. But I'm still here providing you all content. Triple threat, baby. We do it all. All right, now we have our signature maneuver. Let me hit him once. Let me get into it. And now we're going to set him up. I hope he didn't reverse this. And he reversed it. All right. So this is going to prolong things a little bit. That's fine. Ain't nothing but a corn dog, baby. Woo-wee! And I'm going to hit him with a Frog Splash just for fun, because I can. So this is gonna take off the Frog Splash objective. I wanted to do it after the Three Amigos because it makes sense to do it after a signature maneuver. But, you know. Oh, somebody's here. Alright, so I gotta go ahead and finish this real quick before you start hearing some voices. Somebody came in. Alright. Jeez, come on, Kurt. You're giving me a hard time here. So there's that. We gotta get this Three Amigos out of the way. But yeah, for the most part, I pretty much showed you all the easiest ways to complete all of the objectives and what you have to do. So that's that. Let me pause this real quick and I'll be back. So I'm back like I never left. We gotta do our signature maneuver to move on with, you know, this is unlocking everything. And I can't reverse because I guess I'm stunned or whatever. So we gotta get Kurt in the ring to perform the Three Amigos. So let's get Kurt in the ring, Eddie. Let's pick him up right here. Get him in the ring. Irish whip into the ring in front of the opponent with signature stored. Three Amigos times, baby. Alright, I know he didn't reverse this. He didn't. Alright, perfect. So now that we have this completed, let's see what our next objective is. Yeah, I'll be pretty much conclude the video on how to unlock everything the absolute fastest. Now that that's that, what do we have to do here? Once you have Angle face down in the mat, so how do you get him face down? Analog, you flick it to the right or left. You're gonna, you know, it's gonna go whichever way, and then you're gonna hit circle, then X while standing at the head, rear down. So check this out. Analog to the right, boom, he's gonna be facing down now. Circle, X at the head, is gonna do whatever it's gonna do, and the match ends. So that's how you do the objectives. They're simple. You have to pause it, go and see how it says to do it, and it pretty much solves everything for you. That's all there is to this. That's all there is to this. That's how you unlock absolutely everything in this game. The ways I showed you. The supercharger, if you do not want to do the supercharger, then you do the handicap matches. And so you get all the VCs, so you get all the purchasables. And for showcase mode, which has the bulk of the unlockables, just pause it, see the objective list so you can see how to do each thing that it's asking you to do. At that, you'll be done with this in no time. And that's it. It'll be an absolute success. That's all there is to it. There really isn't anything else to this. So, yeah, I hope you all have found this video informative, enjoyable, and apply this so you can unlock everything the fastest too. Day one the game is out. Why not unlock everything, right? Well, enjoy it. Trust the process. You don't want to just breeze through a game like me, but I still enjoy it nonetheless. I find it fun regardless. So that's all there is. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Remember that God is good. God is real, and miracles do happen. I am a living proof of those miracles, for I would not be here if it wasn't for the good man above. Remember Hulk Hogan saying, say your prayers and eat your vitamins, brothers and sisters, and John Cena's mantra of never give up. And of course, Dusty Rhodes saying of aim for the moon or shoot for the stars, or I always mess that one up. Someone has to correct me someday. Let me know in the comment section if I'm saying it correctly or not, please. But you get it, never give up. Aim for what you want. Write it down, say it, claim it, believe it, pray on it. It's gonna happen, baby. It's gonna happen. So thank you all so much once more for tuning in. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, Vietnam. From my part of the world, wherever you're at. It's a movie, by the way. Thank you all so much. Brush your teeth, wash your hands, and clean your eyes. JC from Fittest Gamers, and we are officially logging out. Cue the static, please.